Good damn morning, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. And Alyssa Milano, I don't know if it's because everybody's on shelter in place and she can't get a hold of some fresh dicks. So this is how she works out her frustrations via Twitter. But once again, she has allowed dumbass shit to fall out of her disgusting face. So she got on Twitter yesterday talking about how in the month of March this year, we've sold 1 million more guns than March last year. Meaning 1 million more Americans purchased guns than this time last year. I got one word for that. In the words of our old friend Tony the Tiger, great, good. More Americans should own guns. If you are a law-abiding citizen with no felonies and no criminal background and all that good shit, you should get a gun for free every year. Why the fuck not? How many of us normal people, regular people, are gonna go out and do dumb, bad shit with our guns? Actually, people who buy guns buy them with the hope that they never have to use them. They buy them with the hope that the only time they have to shoot it is at the range, not in their living room. Nobody wants to have to kill somebody or injure somebody with a gun. But we will be damned if we sit there and allow it to happen to us without putting up a fight. That is ridiculous. That is stupid. Of course you're going to try to defend yourself. And of course people are going to buy more guns during a pandemic, during an issue like this, dummy. She's like, we need to be focusing on the virus and not bringing dangerous weapons into our house. The only dangerous weapons you can allow in your house is a guilt-ridden white liberal like yourself. That's the most dangerous weapon. The mainstream mediocres is the most dangerous weapon you can allow into your house. Not a fucking gun. Follow safety protocol. You should be able to have however many and whatever type of gun you want. You dumbass. Of course more people are buying guns. And why is that a problem? Why? Just because you have a gun doesn't mean you're going to do something stupid. Just because you have a car doesn't mean you're going to start mowing down cyclists on the side of the road. Come on. What kind of dumb shit is that? Go buy more guns. Everybody go out right now and buy one just to say fuck you to Alyssa Milano. Fucking stupid ass. Of course more people are buying guns, and they should. They should come in the damn bottom of an adult cereal box. If you're buying grape nuts or some shit like that, you should get a free 9mm at the bottom, like some damn Cracker Jacks. Man, get out of here with that shit. Also, the former CO, commanding officer of the USS Roosevelt, what's his name, Brett Crozier, or Clozier, however you're supposed to say it, he could be reinstated. He could be given back his old post. Apparently, the acting Secretary of the Navy, I believe it is saying he's not ruling anything out. He's not taking anything off the table. Personally, I think it would be a mistake. Because under any circumstances, when you remove somebody like that, putting them back in place, you know, trying to put the lid back on Pandora's box, gonna be kind of hard. And what he did was stupid. I don't think he should get, I mean, it looks bad because, what's his name? Mahdi or whatever, the guy who actually fired him and then went over the 1MC or the PA system for you civilians. He went over the 1MC of the ship and insulted their former captain. That was dumb. That was unprofessional. He deserved to be reprimanded for that too. Fired? I don't know. But you should have been smarter than to do some dumb shit like that. There are a lot of people on that ship who supported him, and even if there were none, that's in bad taste. That's a bad look to insult the man like that when he's not there to defend himself. But what he did was stupid too. To write a 4-page letter What are you, a scorned 16-year-old girl? He wrote a 4-page letter and then sent it to 20 different people. Well, come on, man. What'd you think? And then you're shocked to see it in the Chronicle. And I don't know if he's from San Francisco, but I read somewhere that it ended up in his hometown paper. So they could be one and the same. Maybe he's from San Francisco. But anyway, Needles and Shit, California. So what he did was dumb too. Him getting all emotional and overreacting, jumping the gun, jumping the chain of command. You can't go around the chain of command. It's a foundation in the military and most businesses, if there is one. You don't want to leapfrog somebody and disrespect them by not going through the chain of command. You fucked up. You of all people should know that because you're at the top of the chain of command on your ship. How would you feel if some sailor went around you and started talking to, I don't know, the head of your fleet? Or sent letters to the Secretary of the Navy or the Chief of Naval Operations. And that's how you find out if somebody above you tells you that there's a problem on your ship. How fucked up would that be? Not cool. Not cool, Brett. And I was thinking, yesterday I talked about how Trump was talking about, he didn't say he was going to, so they're going to look into holding funding or defunding completely the World Health Organization. So I thought, well, how much are we giving these fucking clowns? How much are we giving this other mouthpiece of China for China? So we give them about $400 billion a year. Or, I'm sorry, 400 billion. 400 million with an M. $400 million a year. Not a lot of money, especially when you're throwing around the kind of money that a country our size does. That's not a lot, but it's a lot, right? And China only gives 44 million. So hold up. Whose penis should you have lodged in the back of your throat, World Health Organization? China or America? We give damn near 10 times as much as those fools. And you're sitting there dancing to their fucking beat? Nah. Nope. Like other things in the past when Trump got in office, he's like, what? We're giving money to who? And we're getting what in return? Fuck that. So I think that's also what's going to happen with the World Health Organization. We may not defund them completely, which if we do, so what? Because 10% of their overall budget comes from us. Now, is 10% a lot? Depends on what you're looking at. But when it comes from one person or one entity, yeah, that's a lot. So if we defund them completely, I don't really care. But what's probably going to happen is we're going to, like in other situations, we're going to need to see a little bit more on our return on our investment. We want to see some more dividends. Because we're giving you hundreds of millions of dollars, yet you're singing their tune. What do you call them? China-centric. No, you need to be USA-centric, America-centric. We are the best culture. Western culture is the best on this planet. Sorry to say it. You're still cutting people's heads off and putting hot pieces of iron on their tongue to get the truth. You're a barbaric collection of fools. We are not that. Our culture is better. There, I said it. We got the best damn culture on the planet. That's why people are dying to get here. It's not like back in the day. Remember when we used to go to movie theaters and big groups? Remember big groups? But you say, man, I'm dying to get in there and see that movie. I'm dying to get into that restaurant. No, for real, literally. These people are dying to get into America. So what does that tell you? Fuck China and fuck the World Health Organization. I was reading an article and it was talking about something in the past, and it said, this is just a side note, this shit made me laugh. It said the Ethiopian health director. What is that fool doing all day? Get the fuck out of here. That shit made me laugh. Like, what health? What are you doing, man? So you need to have the doors taken off your office so people can see what you're doing all day. Because obviously you're in there fucking around. Because Ethiopia is not very healthy. Please. So I'm hoping in the coming days, because people are saying, oh no, this is a terrible time to oust or fire the head of the World Health Organization. I can't remember his name, is long as shit, but look it up, you'll see he just got a 5-year contract as the Inspector General, whatever, of the World Health Organization in 2017. So I don't think they're going to get rid of him right now, because, that wouldn't be a good time, even though I don't know what the World Health Organization even does. But, we won't rock the boat right now. We got bigger fish to fry. But I wouldn't be surprised if he got kicked out pretty soon, because they, like China, they had the information. They were the ones telling Trump, no, that's fucked up. Don't have a ban on China, that's fucked up. And it turns out what happened? Should have had a damn ban on China earlier. We can't trust these fools. How many times are we going to get burned? How many times are we going to get burned by China until it's our fault? It's no longer China's fault. How long until it's our fault? Because we keep going back to these fucking fools, letting them make our vaccinations and medications and every damn thing we buy. Fuck that. Cut China off. Make our shit here. I, much like many other Americans, don't mind paying more, because you know why? It will be quality and it will be safe. And it will create, how many jobs that would create if we started making shit here? There'd be too many jobs. We'd all have to have 3 jobs just because they're out there. Shit, right? There's so many jobs, I gotta take another one. Why not? That would do great things for our economy and our country as a whole, because people need to work. It's in our DNA. It's part of our makeup as a person. You gotta do something all day. You must toil. We've all been there, even if you have a job, or if you got a weekend, a long weekend, or you just got a day where you don't want to do shit. You're just like, fuck, man, I didn't do nothing today. I just sat around like a piece of shit and didn't do nothing. That's because Americans people need to be productive. We got to do something. We got to get up and do something for 8 plus hours a day. Makes you feel useful. I mentioned this, I don't know how long ago, but there was a time where I was between jobs when 2008, 2009, the economy took a shit. And I was a DJ at a radio station. And so all that shit changed. All those kind of businesses changed. Well, all businesses across the board, but especially ones like that. It changed a lot. And so I was let go. As were a whole lot of damn people at that time. And there was a time for about 6 months where I didn't have a job. I was looking. I was looking, but I didn't have one. So I would be looking for things to do all day, cleaning the house like a damn tweaker. And my wife, she worked close, so she'd come home for lunch. I'd have lunch ready and, so excited to see her because, you're another human. And I've been here by myself all day not doing shit. So I know what that feels like. We need to work. We need to be productive. We need to do something. And with us making our shit here in America, man, that would create a whole lot of jobs and a whole lot of something for people to do to feel good. So we'll see what happens with those clowns, those worthless fucks in the days to come. But I am going to hop in this damn rat race. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell, because every time it rings, a piece of shit liberal cries. Get your Jericho Green notification tone, link in the description box, fanatictones.com. Help me stay independent. It is truly us against them. Utilize the PayPal link and the Teespring link to get your green gear. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.